back up to Schwartz.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Fields now to throw. This is caught. It's Boyd. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. He'll get this off to Swift. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A first carry here for Kene Nwangu. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Swift is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Completes it to Hardman. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On second down and 4. Fields.
He completes it to Boyd. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Now it's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. 6-0 our score after 1.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
Escaping the pressure right. Airing one out for Boyd. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Let's bring it. 57's Mike. Mike 57. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Let's 57. 57's Mike. Here we go. 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike. They can't hang with us.
Back to throw. Fields.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Aaron Lynch drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A bad false start penalty there. Now 2nd and 6. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Mecole Hardman, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints, if they convert the extra point, they'll have the lead. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Fields. Going for the deep ball. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. First and 10, Taylor now. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On first down, it's Taylor. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
Facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, New Orleans. Mecole Hardman with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Play action. It's Fields. Rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. David Njoku. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try to run with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone as a two-point conversion is successful. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
One play action. Fields. He'll air this one out for Boyd.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Off play action, Fields.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Final shot before the break. Fields. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
And this is going to be intercepted.
Able to get there and pick it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Now this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
from the gun. It's Taylor. And this will wind up as Saints first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
A give for Taylor running right side.
Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up. Jackson from the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Going deep downfield for Ross.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
A.J. Boye with a pick.
And the Panthers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
57. Mike, 57. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Here's Fields.
Forced out to his left.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A big play there for Carolina.
Here's Swift.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Fields. Caught on the slant. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. David Njoku. His second touchdown of the game. His third on the year. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. This time the extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. John Ross, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Lambeau on for the extra point. And in this rain, they were nice and cautious there on the extra point try, and that caution was well warranted as this game is tied. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
57, Mike, 57. Come on, the ball. Check, Mike 57, Mike 57.
Back to throw. Fields.
He gets this one to Boyd. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They snap it to Fields. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Once again, it's Swift.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now a first down throw. Fields. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 47. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Lambo to add on the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Grant, he will not return it, and his guys will begin at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
Throwing after the interception. Fields buying time to his left. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Going to run again here with Pollard.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's an option play right.
On the option to give to Taylor here.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Throwing is Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Panthers will get the football back. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina.
Anthony Schwartz,
his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's something good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
Dances by him. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And some room to roam now. Yeah, he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. They run once more with Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. A big spot now for the Saints as they'll indeed go for 2.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Hey, check 24. Check 24.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Flushed out right. Airing one out for Boyd. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman. 34 yards. And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return from his end zone is Grant. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On first down, it's Fields. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Fields. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Troy Apke. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jonathan Taylor with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Lambeau on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return from his end zone is Grant. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Fields on first down.
He's got Njoku over the middle. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. To throw again on second down. Fields. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Fields throwing again.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Throwing on second and long. Fields. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And one last throw here for Fields.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for New Orleans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Panthers,